Hello children, look at this grid. This grid is very important in deriving certain concepts of factors and multiples. Let us observe what and how the grid is being made and which concepts can be derived using this grid. First of all, see the bottom line. The numbers up to 20 are written 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 20, and horizontal as well as vertical also the numbers up to 20 are written. You can write the numbers till the page permits you. Now the coloring, how you have to do it. The bottom line horizontal where 1 is written, color it completely. Not necessarily that whichever color I used, you have to use the same colors. You can do as you wish. Now the second one where 2 is written, you have to color as 1 skip 1 color, 1 skip 1 color, 1 skip 1 color, 1 skip 1 color, and continue till 20. Now the above square where 3 is written, you have to skip 2 and the third. Every third square you need to color. This one, then skip 2, then third one, and go ahead. Now where 4 is written, again you will skip 3 and the fourth square you need to color it. That is, every fourth square is colored over here. In 5, where 5 is written, every fifth square is colored. Where 6 is written, every sixth square is colored. And here the pattern is being made. Now how the grid helps us. Now when you see the vertical columns, you will be able to find out the factors of the given number. Now as you know, 1 is neither prime nor composite, so we will start with 2. Now in 2 you can see that 1 and 2 squares are colored, so you can see that factors of 2 are 1 and 2, and if the number has only 2 factors, you know that it is said to be a prime number. So you can find out the numbers up to 20, all the prime numbers up to 20 using this grid. Wherever only 2 squares are colored, they are all prime numbers. Let us find out here. In 3 you can see only 2 squares are colored, so yes, 3 is also a prime number. Now 4, you can observe that 3 squares are colored, so 4 is not a prime number. In 5 you can see 1 and 5th, it only 2 squares are colored, so yes, 5 is a prime number. Then when you observe 6, you can see 1, 2, 3 and 6. These squares are colored, so it has more than 2 factors, so it is not a prime number, it is a composite number. Okay, again going still further, for 7 you can see that first square and 7th square are colored, only 2 factors, so it is a prime number, so 7 you can write. Again moving further, you can see no, 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 yes. Here in 11 you can see only 2 squares are colored, so 11 is a prime number. In 12 no, 13 2 squares are colored, so 13 is a prime number. 14 no, 15 no, 16 no, 17 yes, only 2 squares are colored, so 17 is a prime number. 18 no, 19 only 2 squares are colored, so 19 is a prime number. 20, no. You can see 1, 2, 4, 5, then 10 and 20. These many are colored. So it's not a prime number. Also you can see that factors of 20, which are the factors of 21, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. You can count also, that is factors of a number are finite. Also you can see that factor is less than or equal to the given number. Factor of 20 will never exceed the number 20. Factor of 18 will never exceed number 18. If you want to find out factors of 10, then which are the factors of 10? 1, 2, here you can see 5 and this is 10. So this grid is very important in finding out the factors of a given number. Okay, now say using this grid you can also find out the common factors of a given number. Now what does it mean by common factor? Say you want to find out common factor of 8 and 20. So find out the factors of 8. Let us use this grid over here. Factors of 8. So I will use this grid. How many squares are colored vertical? 1, 2, 4 and this is 8. So factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Now I will find out factors of 20. So 20, which are the factors? 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. I need to write here 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. Now you have to observe that which are the common factors of 8 and 20. Here when you have written, you can see here 4, 1 is common, 2 is common, 4 is also common. So which are the common factors? 1, 2 and 4. Here also you can see in the grid 1, 2, 4. These are the common factors. And out of these, which is the highest common factor? That is 4. So HCF of 8 and 20 is 4. See here 5 is not a common factor. Here 8 is not there. 10 is not there. 20 is not there. Fine. Suppose you want to find out common factors of 9 and 15. So let us find out common factors of 9 and 15 using this grid. Factors of 9, 1 and 3. I will write here factors of 9, 1 and 3 and 9. Factors of 15. So I will check for 15, 1, then 3, 5 and 15. So I will write here 1, 3, 5 and 15. Now which are the common factors? So 1 is common and 3 is common. So common factors are 1 and 3. And which is the highest common factor? So 3 is the highest common factor. Here also you can observe 1, 3. These are the common factors. 5 is not. These are not. Which is the highest common factor? 3 is the highest common factor. So using this grid, you can even find out highest common factor. Now one more thing we can use. Now let us see first of all what is a co-prime number. When two numbers have only one as a common factor, then they are called as co-prime numbers. Common factor should be only one. If it is so, then we will say that they are co-prime numbers, otherwise not. Suppose we want to check whether say 4 on 8 are co-primes or not. Okay, so here how the grid helps us. So how will you do? You will find out which are the factors of 4. So here 1, 2 and 4. Which are the factors of 8? So factors of 8, 1, 2, 4 and 8. Now which are the common factors? 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. These are the 3 common factors. So we will say that they are not co-primes, because when I said co-primes, then it should have only one as a common factor. Say one more question. We want to check whether 7 and 8 are co-primes or not. Then we need to find out which are the factors of 7 and which are the factors of 8. So factors of 7, they are 1 and 7. Factors of 8, we will have it as 1, 2, 4 and 8. Now which are the common factors? That is, you can see that 1 is the common factor, whereas the others are not. So it has only 1 as a common factor. So yes, they are co-primes. Now we will see what is twin prime. A twin prime is a prime that has a prime gap of 2. That is, let us see the example. Say 11 and 13, they are prime numbers, and the difference between 13 and 11 is 2. So if the difference is 2, then it is said to be a twin prime number. Once again, a twin prime number is a prime that has a prime gap of 2. Say 17 and 19, they are also prime numbers, and the difference between these two numbers is also 2. So this is also, they are also twin primes. Similarly here, if you are asked whether say 2 and 3 are they twin primes? No, because they have a gap of only 1. So it is not a twin prime number. Using this grid also you can find out which are the twin primes. So this grid is very, very important, and so many concepts can be derived using this. Do you agree to it? Yes, certainly, isn't it? Thank you.